Hello, everyone. It's me, Samuel, here. I have some business things to talk to you guys about. One of them is business talk. Okay. So, if you ever do business, you be straightforward with people, obviously, or you try to be straightforward to them. But when you go to ask to payday or something, they don't want to pay you. Um, One thing's for sure, since I've been on a magazine and had a few, clients and stuff like that, and my work, the way I look at it is boost the price up a little, and make sure that they're aware there's a booking fee for, for so many hours you do, for so many whatever. So on my website, it talks about either $12 or $13 an hour to book me for a speaking part or motivational speaking or um, even business talk or something, and that's what kind of fees I have. And whatever else, it's been on my website for quite some time now. But, anyways, my point is, um, I mean, not real recent. I would say a month ago. Um, you have people that'll take advantage of you and say, "Hey, I need you to take photos," and then you go take the photos. They never pay you, and blah blah blah. Or, "Hey, I need you for this. I need you to help me on some work or on some things," and they'll say, "I'll pay you. I'm paying you hourly." Excuse me. But my point is either way, make sure you keep up with your hours and make sure you keep up with everything. Um, some people will say, as I've noticed, will say, "Well, it looked like only $10 worth of work, just or $10 or $20 worth of work, you know, and you've been there for like I don't know about 4 or 5 hours. How is that $10 worth of work? I mean, come on now." So, I mean, even at seven, if you're going below minimum wage, come on, that job's a joke. I hate to say it, but if you're doing a job for five, $4 or $5 an hour, that's a joke. That's not even a job. So, but I wanted you guys to know if you're ever stuck in a situation like that, make sure get some billing software and bill the people. I mean, get something out there. If somebody ever owes you money, you went and did two to 3 days worth of work, make sure you bill them and bill them properly, whatever you feel like is the right way. And make sure you text them, call them something, say, "Hey, we're not going with the original plan, or we're not going with what we planned out of, like, let's say $300 for two to 3 weeks worth of work. You know, we're going to basically say, hey, okay, we're going to back away from original pricing and put a new price up there. Put a new pricing and make really sure that you have your P's and Q's in order on the next pricing and what have you, and what you feel is reasonable and right. Do not like try to rip people off. There's some that will do that, and see, the thing of it is, it's communication. If you communicate properly with people and they still be mad and all that, that's their problem. I had a situation like that where I communicated to somebody and said, "Hey, I'm not going with the original price here." And I texted them and I said, "Hey, I feel like this is fair, you know." And so I forgot what it was. I think it was like 75, $80, maybe even 100. I don't remember. But the thing of it is point is here, you go out there and you go and communicate with that person, and you sit down and say, okay, for the days that you did work, you get paid for. For the days you didn't work, don't even worry about bothering paying for that. Whatever was down and whatnot. So that would have been the best thing, to say to somebody. Say, hey, I feel like this is fair. What do you think? Blah blah blah. If you give them the ability to think, but and now if you did your part and they still feel like, oh, this is not business. This is childish. This is not even business at all. Don't worry about it. That guy don't even know business very well. That guy probably, um, you know, is, not really keeping up with things like they should. So, but there's always room for improvement, and just go on, don't think about it, and whatnot. You know, but I do believe in forgiveness. That these people that try to take advantage of you, you, you know, however, it's going to be hard for somebody to want to trust and want to work with them again after what they pulled, especially if they call and say you're not mature enough, blah 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 blah, because you didn't do blah blah blah, when in fact you did do blah blah blah. And let's say, example, texted, email, whatever it took to communicate with that person, and they didn't communicate on their behalf, then that's their problem, not yours. So it all falls back on, the individual that's mad because they want to be mad. I don't find things to be mad about. I find things to be joyful about, happy about, find things to, I mean, so, I find church enjoying, I mean, some people just need that in their lives to have a peaceful life, so, and some people, um, got some things on the inside they need cleansed out and whatnot. So, that kind of thing. So, I do appreciate you guys for listening. It's just I wanted to kind of tell you guys there's business talk, and don't let people take advantage of you out there. If you have your website where it says this is a booking fee, or this is for this day for my time and whatnot, and this is my hours, and they're like an individual or somebody like that, you know, just point them to the website or whatever you made up as a personal sheet yourself of this is what I charge for hour, my prices, and blah blah blah. So that's kind of how I am. I would have thought that they would have grasped that, but or already knew about me a little bit, um, which but hey, money is money, but it all spins the same. But at the same time, it's just you want to feel you would rather, I mean, I do work, and I've been very very hard worker. Just ask Mr. Nash and other employers in the past. You can ask them. So if you would like, but I'm just telling you right now, I've started my own thing. I'm just tired of putting up with bull crap and one thing out right out the other, and um, just that kind of thing. So I have jealous people. We all have haters. Who doesn't? We all have enemies. Who doesn't? It says the Christians out there will have enemies. And that's the truth. So I mean, just look at your Bible. If somebody's wondering, well, why am I this and hated so bad and blah blah blah, and just realize, hey, you're gonna be hated because you're a true Christian, and these people are not, and they're just there to look good. So, anyways, looking good, it's is almost like same as saying wolves in sheep's clothing. So, you guys got to really be committed out there if you're going to be doing something. I did some wrong myself. um, out there, and we all are sinners of this world. So, no one's perfect. Um, we all did some wrong at some point, but what we try to do is get back into reality, and try to you know do things that are right, and do things that are um, you know what God, what godly people do, the Christ mindedness. So, anyways, you guys take care out there. um, have a great day. I just wanted to let you guys know about the way I feel out there, and how I feel about business is make sure you have your sheets in order, and make sure that people know about them and things. I also want to say this: Mr. Nash, one of my clients, got me this ring as a um, as a gift out there. He didn't have to do that about that, but clients will buy you gifts when you go out and do things. Sometimes they'll send you even money, but I do appreciate what he did on that. So it was a nice gift. Um, I think I'm not really sure if he did that because he owed me a little bit on some photography stuff, but I'm not sure if it was that. But that was nice, and things. So I appreciate him very much. Didn't have to do that, so you know. But sometimes, I mean, gifts don't hurt when you're um, dealing with the economy as such as right now. So um, make sure that they're real, and of course that they're not something that's not worth anything. It's usually the thought that counts, and the people out there. So normally someone don't do that, but unless they know you and know that you're a very, very good-hearted person, they just start giving you stuff sometimes, these people, and it's a good thing, you know. Anyways, you guys take care out there, and it really means in some places it means a blessing when you go and get a gift from someone, or it means things like that. But there's a lot of good people out there, and there's a lot of bad people out there too. So there's a 50-50. Well, you guys take care out there. You guys have a great night.